everyone, our book, the paperback book full of photographs, will be out on the 13th of March. I'm just going to read you a little paragraph to give you a taster of what we're talking about. So this is our story. I'm on chapter 2. So I hit the ground running, yelling at the man to get out of the way. A look of momentary surprise crossed his lined face as he realised that not only was an English woman speaking Bulgarian, but she had the audacity to tell him what to do. You can take the woman out of the police force, but you can't take that it's best you do what I tell you out of the woman. It's all part of my enviable skill set. Anthony, meanwhile, headed to the back of our pickup to get the capture kit. I'll grant you that it's not a name that translates well to the uninitiated in calming and rescuing street dogs, but it's a necessity in our line of work. Our rescuing days were in their infancy at that point, meaning our equipment was somewhat on the basic side. We learnt fast, and pain really does focus the mind. I repeated my instructions to the gawping farmer, and he reluctantly moved aside, but not before he told me how I should approach the problem. This was a village we knew well. It had an elderly population with outdated views on animal welfare, and yet every property owner had a dog. Sadly, I didn't rate any of the dog's chances of longevity. Anthony and I rushed over here at the local mayor's request, aware that he wouldn't have called us if it wasn't necessary and urgent. The pitiful story was that 2 local brothers had got drunk and stumbled home in this small remote village, decided that they would torment a dog to pass the time between oblivion and sobriety. Of course it had retaliated and bitten one of them on the leg and the other on the arm, earning it a kicking, and here it was locked in the shed. Their master plan had been to leave the dog to starve to death. Fortunately, the local mayor got to hear about it, and being a compassionate man and animal lover, he called us. So not for the first time and not for the last, we were ready to try and save the dog. This dog was Big Lad, and if you want to know more about his journey with us, please buy our book. Right, everyone shut up.
If you're interested in our story,